Downing Street has knocked back the idea of creating a new Secretary of State for the Constitution as floated by the forthcoming review into strengthening the Union. Asked if Boris Johnson was in favour of creating such a cabinet role, his spokesman replied, "We have Secretaries of State for Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales, who are all doing very important work, delivering for the people of those countries. The Prime Minister's personal commitment is to strengthen the Union and ensuring we level up across every part of the United Kingdom to make sure that everybody can make the most of the talents which they have and the opportunities that are available." Asked if a Secretary of State for the Constitution would, therefore, be surplus to requirement, the spokesman added, "The PM has just appointed his new government and, as I say, Secretaries of State are doing important work." The review by former Scotland Office Minister Lord Dunlop was commissioned by Theresa May just weeks before she left Downing Street in a bid to see how Whitehall could strengthen and sustain the Union. A staunch unionist herself, it was regarded as a legacy announcement. The issue of the Union is beginning to tax government brains more, particularly in light of the SNP landslide, with UK ministers preparing themselves for a constitutional war of attrition with Nicola Sturgeon and her colleagues throughout this parliament. Senior party sources this week told the Herald that the government had to up its game on promoting the Union and that a Union ethos had to be fostered across Whitehall. As reported by the Herald yesterday, the Dunlop Review floats the idea of creating a constitutional Secretary of State. Refers to the Scottish Secretary having an enhanced status and voice within government. Talks of the Secretary of State having access to a multi-billion-pound fund to create and promote projects in Scotland with special significance, and recommends replacing the much-derided Joint Ministerial Committee system with a new intergovernmental structure serviced by an independent secretariat to command greater confidence from the devolved administrations. In the run-up to the election, Mr Johnson styled himself the Minister for the Union with the creation of a Union unit in Downing Street. While it has been suggested Michael Gove, the Cabinet Office Minister, is set to have a major input into the unit, as yet there has been no detailed mission statement or proposals about the specific work it will do. The Herald has been told there is at present only one person in the unit, Elliot Roy, a special advisor, who moved over from the Scotland office. Luke Graham, the former MP for Oakhill and South Perthshire, who lost his seat at the election, has also been linked with the unit, which ministers want to be beefed up. And for more on this story, visit the news article link.